I'm here at Quilt Festival 2013 with Sue Nickels, and can you believe the year is almost over? I'm gonna be so sad to say goodbye to the block of the month that you and your sister Pat Holly did for us.
Oh, well, we'll be happy to have the quilt back.
I bet
That'll
you
be
will.
Exciting. So we were very excited to participate, and I've heard lots of great things from quilters all over when we travel, that they're making it and they're just so excited to show us their quilt. So.
Exactly. But Sue, we would be remiss not to talk about the quilting on this, because I mean, the piecing is wonderful, the applique is so, you guys, but the quilting is over the top. What'd you do?
Well, you know, quilting is kind of my thing, machine quilting. I teach machine quilting. I love to incorporate feathers and stipple quilting, and that's one of the things that I really wanted to have as part of this block of the month, and that's why we have a whole month just designated to how to quilt the quilt. And I decided that I wanted to design some really beautiful feathers, have that stipple quilting surrounding it so that it would kind of highlight the feathers, and I think that we designed the quilt to have that perfect place to do the feathers. But I also, you know, this is a quilt that's got a lot going on, in that it's got piecing and applique, and we wanted to do some really fun things in the piecing, and in these areas they're just kind of free motion, not marked, and I had a lot of fun with that concept. I also loved in the outside borders, instead of traditional stipple quilting, I did these little, I call them spiral flowers, and they have kind of been a signature of mine for many years. One of the quilts that Pat and I first collaborated on, the Beatles quilt, it was the first time I did that, and at that time I called it psychedelic stippling.
Nice.
So,
well, if somebody isn't, how do I say this? If somebody doesn't have the time to do all this, because certainly this took a lot of time, and I want to point out you did it on your Bernina.
I did.
Yeah.
I did it on my home sewing machine.
Yes. Do you have any suggestions?
Well, I think you could do much less complex quilting, and the quilt kind of stands up on its own anyway. And I would say just, you know, I would always outline my applique, maybe do more simple lines, simple quilting lines, and you just don't have to quilt it as heavily. So,
well, look who just showed up.
oh, Ricky.
Howdy.
Howdy.
How are you?
Good, very good.
We're sadly saying goodbye.
I know. Thank you so much for all the hard work you guys did
well,
on
we
this.
love doing it, and like I said, we're so happy to have shared it with people all year.
Well, thank you. And so there goes Bob again. Here we go.
Yeah, we love Bob. Anyway,
The end.
thank you so much.
Bye-bye,
everybody.
Great.